Old man once told me, you wanna know how a woman gonna be? Look at her mama. If her mama curse her daddy out, you can bet your bottom dollar she gonna curse you out. As is the mother, so is the daughter. That's why a lot of sisters, they grow up not seeing their father, they have a baby, they take that child away from that father. And the cycle continues. And the man wanna be there.
Yeah, but they don't care. They'll just call them a deadbeat anyway and keep trying to push that narrative so that way they look like the victim and they don't have to look at the mirror and take accountability. What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy Rome back with another video. If you're new to the platform, welcome to the tribe. By the end of this video, I hope you subscribe. And before I continue, no, that's not all women, but I shouldn't have to give you that precursor every time I say something. However, I know how people are, and I know how people gonna get in their feelings, and it is what it is. But for real, fuck your feelings. Anyway, alright, so I am going to play this clip for you because I came across this the other day, and it kind of hit close to home, if I gotta be honest with you, and you'll see what I mean when I get to that, but we're gonna lead up to it. Alright, so without further ado, let's go ahead and jump into the next clip.
Okay, so here's how it works. In the United States, there's about 500,000 cases of SA per year. For argument's sake, let's assume that each one of these cases was perpetrated by a man, and there was only one man per case. So there's about 162 million men in the United States. What we do is we take the number of cases divided by the number of men, which gives us 0.0030. We want to turn that into a percentage, so what we do is we move over the decimal place 2 spots, which gives us 0.3% of men. Now keep something in mind. This 500,000 cases, a fair amount of them are repeat offenders and a fair amount of them are women. So you can see how quickly this 0.3% of men gets even smaller, which is why we say that it's ridiculous to say all men.
It's funny too because earlier today I literally just had a conversation with a woman who made a post on Facebook saying it's crazy to see how this generation of men hate women so much. And then I had the reminder, I'm like, didn't y'all just have a hashtag unalive all men movement not too long ago? And then she mentioned something about a small group of men that wanted to randomly essay women. April 24th, 2021. If any of you guys that are watching this are aware of this group or that ever being a thing or happening, please let me know. Because the hashtag unalive all men, everybody knew about that. They had to cancel that. But what she was referring to, I never even heard of this. But as expected, you know, women like to try to make these micro arguments versus macro arguments. That's what they do best. I'm gonna argue the exception, even though I know what you're saying is majority. It's so annoying, man. It's one of the reasons why I don't like having these kind of conversations with women, to be honest with you. I'm like, fellas, I'm starting to understand why y'all think a certain way about women being in these spaces, man. Let's continue.
To those saying misandry doesn't exist, look at this.
Woman says, I'm pregnant, having a scan soon to find out if it's a girl, or I'm unaliving it. Hashtag delete all men. This is a perfect example of how a lot of women don't think things through. Like, how are you going to hashtag delete all men and at the same time announce that you're pregnant? Whose seed did you need to get pregnant?
Okay, if that wasn't bad enough, wait till you see what she's going to do next.
Hold on, because she ain't read it off. Let me bring it back, y'all. Hold on. Oh, wait, there's more. Turns out she did have a boy and decided to raise him as a girl, regardless of the child's Wishes, bro, you
can't make this shit up. You can't make this shit up. Y'all heard it.
I don't have the stomach to read all these negative comments. Here's your update. Some people have convinced me to look into raising my child as a girl, even if it is a boy. And trying to get treatment as early as 7 years old. I've been reading a lot about that.
What is that?
Hey, wait a minute, what the hell? You must unlearn what you have learned.
We one of the biggest complaints we hear from women all the time is saying that men aren't men anymore. Meanwhile, y'all fellow women don't even want to raise men to be men. Y'all don't even want to raise men to be men because y'all hate men so damn much. I never heard of a man saying I want to raise my girl like a boy because I hate women so much. I'm just gonna leave it at that. Let's keep it moving. Insane.
Check this out.
And the reason why I be telling y'all not to trip about these men and whatnot is because I work in the healthcare field. I've been in the healthcare field since I was 18 years old. They're dying alone. They're dying alone. The women that's in these places, their daughters are coming to see them every 2 weeks. I am the one who is right there when some of these men are taking their last breath. Guess what? Nobody showed up for them. Not their kids, not their wives, not their grandkids. Nobody came for them because why? They were not good men while they were alive.
Bitch, you got some motherfucking nerve. I was all the way in Bangkok, Thailand, gone for 3 months in Southeast Asia. I landed in Bangkok Friday afternoon and had to leave back on a flight Saturday evening because my dad was passing away. Gone for 3 months, came home, spent the last 3 days with him before he passed. And let me tell you something. There was women in there and nobody was coming to see them. But I'm not sitting over here on TikTok making a video throwing shade at them for it, am I? Right, but if I throw a little critique out there about women, I'm the one bashed.
You can't make this shit up.
But a woman on TikTok can make videos like this. A woman like Drew Aflalo can literally say anything under the sun about men, and it's not considered bashing. I'm gonna let her finish, man. I'm sorry, you guys. That pissed me the fuck off.
They're gonna continue dying alone. That's why I tell y'all don't trip. I'm physically seeing it on a daily basis, watching them all go by themselves. That's why I don't be worried about these men talking because, baby, I watch y'all every day go by yourselves with nobody on y'all side.
I'm seeing these types of videos more and more on social media of women pretty much gloating about men dying alone in nursing homes. And then we see the comments. He got what he deserved. It's karma. This is what happens to bad men. Really? Because a man is alone in a nursing home? Here's the thing. I already could have assumed that this would be happening. But not for the reasons you think. A man's contributions are rarely, if ever, appreciated at any age. So what would lead one to believe that an old man wouldn't be tossed aside like a broken ATM? But he was worthwhile when he was in his prime, right? Breaking his back, working his fingers to the bone for his family, or serving his country. Because a lot of guys in nursing homes are veterans that have been cast aside. So now that they're old, they no longer serve any value to the women in their lives. You just throw them in a nursing home and don't come see them anymore. You know what? I'm not surprised. Because this happens to men in their youth. But what I am surprised by are the predominantly women who come onto social media apps to basically gloat that men are dying alone, like it's some kind of gotcha moment. Many women don't care about males in their youth, middle age, in their old age. They barely treat young men right who are providing. What do you think is going to happen when he's old and can no longer provide for his family? and can no longer provide to females. But I bet you if he was still raking in the dough, you might be going to see him, bringing him flowers, shaving his beard, getting his hair done. I don't see any compassion from anyone that's making these types of videos. And it's pretty much aligned with what we're already seeing out here on a regular basis. Males are so devalued in our modern world. And as the saying goes, only women, children, and pets are loved unconditionally.
Facts. She ain't never lied about that one. Y'all let me know what y'all thought about this, man. If you're new to the platform, please subscribe. OGs, I appreciate the love and support. Make sure y'all hitting that bell notification. That way y'all know when I'm uploading. Hit the like button because it helps with the algorithm. It helps me reach a broader audience. Also look out for the travel vlog channel, Unplugged Traveler. Link is in the description. As well as my latest mixtape, Lost Music Volume 1. And if you want to check out any of the merch, spreadshot.com. Link is in the description as well. Until the next video, y'all. Deuces.